Hello everyone, this is Minoxen bringing you another high-definition commentary of Heroes of Newerth. I am joined by the lovely Smock, who has been being trolled pretty hard. How you doing, Smock?
Not bad, not bad.
She's being solicited by some 1,400 pro-China players that are wanting to have their game cast.
I really wish I was recording this right now because it was the funniest conversation I've ever had by pro-China players who are 1,400.
Screenshot or it didn't happen is all I gotta say.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey, Smock is here, so welcome back, Smock. This feels like I've said this a few times because this is our third take because of technical difficulties. And there's that empath music you keep talking about. There it is.
The loud and obnoxious music.
Yeah, my volume and stuff is all turned down, so it's pretty hard for me to hear that anyways. But
It's
yeah,
for the best.
this is a team matchmaking game. It is featuring Swindle Melons and his buddy TKO LOL. And 3 members of Korok's crew. No, I am not in love with Korok's crew, as I have been accused by Smock.
It's a lie.
I was looking at Toronto's team matchmaking.
He's like a little fanboy, and every time they play a game, he goes and like looks up the match ID, and he's like, hee, we should cast it. True story.
I was like, what do you mean it's 15 minutes long? It doesn't matter. It's a good game. But anyways, we have Toronto on the other team, which is the reason I found this replay, because I've been in the mood to watch some Toronto, and it just so happens that the Korok's crew likes to face off against him somehow, some way. And yeah, he's got John, his team there. And AMX Zaku's joining him there. Mo and Gang midline, I am not really familiar with, but that's not to say that they're not someone that we all recognize, because there are Smurfs out there. They do exist. But anyways, I will take this little bit of downtime here to say thank you to all of the subscribers. We are nearing the 900 mark after the most recent video, so thank you all so much for subscribing. I don't know what I'm going to do when I hit 1,000. I'm just puzzled. So we will figure out something. But thank you all so much for subscribing. If you are watching this and you are not currently subscribed, feel free to subscribe. It is free. Your laughing is going to make me laugh. Stop it. And so that threw me off of what I was doing, which means that it's time to say that you should send your replay suggestions to minoxen@gmail.com, because that is where I will look and find cool replays to do instead of having to dig up. Yeah.
Also, you should follow me on Twitter, because Twitter is the place to be. So if you don't have a Twitter account, first of all, get a life and go get one. And then second of all, follow me. It's Smock EH. Do it right now.
Smock EH?
It's Smock A, okay?
Smock A?
There's EH on the end of Smock. Just go type it in and you'll find me and follow me and then subscribe to our YouTube channel and we will send you cookies.
There you go.
Minoxen will send you cookies.
I am going to send you, spoiled, rotten, half-molded cookies, because I am using the slowest shipping possible. But it looks like we got an interesting game.
We will love you forever if you go and follow us.
Yes, that sounds like fun. I
That's
think
like the longest intro we've ever done, and we're halfway through the picks and bands.
Well,
already.
I know. This is going to give us plenty of time to touch on these picks. As we will first go over the bands. Smock, do you want to touch on those? As I see one of your favorite folk up there has been banned.
Andromeda.
What?
Sandwraith. You're a Sandwraith fan, aren't you?
Oh yeah, well, it's understandable. He's always banned because ever since the assist gold buff, he just gets so much money.
Oh wow.
By pressing R, and so of course he's always going to be banned. And Madman, Hellbringer, Witch Slayer, Pharaoh, Tempest. Tempest is an interesting ban, but it's probably just. I think they were talking about that earlier actually when in the chat. But I was getting spammed by Chinese people, so I don't really know. But I think they didn't want Swindle to play Tempest.
Ah, that could very well be.
Oh, no, it's Zaku who was playing it, sorry. Yeah, so that's why they banned him. And Chipper, yeah, he's another burst damage type guy like Thunderbringer, and they're just very powerful now with the addition of spell shards.
Yeah, I just actually ended up casting a game with the Thunderbringer spell shards, and that is some nasty stuff. It definitely gives him much more of an in-game potential, but we're not going to be seeing Thunderbringer for that very reason. And instead, on the Legion side, which we have fully picked out now, we have Pebbles, Hammerstorm, Slither, Empath, and Pyromancer. And Empath, I gotta say, has to be one of the reasons that I decided to pick this replay, because she's a new hero, and I just kind of wanted to see what she might do in some skilled hands. So yeah.
I'm definitely excited to see her as well. I've only seen her play by top teams once, I believe. I had the honor of watching Fresh Pro pick her up in a recent game, but unfortunately, I don't think he was too familiar with the hero, so it was a little disappointing in that showing. So I'm very excited to see her hopefully be used more effectively here. I wouldn't be surprised the last pick. Oh, I was about to say, oh, see a Bubbles pick up. I'm surprised they left him on the board. Usually a first pick, if nothing else, but a bomb pick. So if they're gonna tri lane, it's gonna have to put Flint in the tri lane, which is not bad with Andro and Behemoth. That's obviously a very deadly combo, but interesting.
Yeah, definitely interesting is what I would go with on the Hellborn side there, as they have Soul Stealer, Behemoth, Andro, Bombardier, and Flint Beastwood. They got a good hard carry there with Flint, a nice solid carry with Soul Stealer. Bombardier, I guess he's got a semi-carry potential. He's just mostly just nuking, so I don't know what his category falls under really. And then Behemoth and Andromeda.
He falls under blowing shit up.
Yeah, that is him. So we have him on there joining up with Behemoth and Andromeda as the support for that team. Behemoth being a nice one that they actually tweaked recently. I guess Behemoth's Fisher Stun was hitting a little bit bigger area than it should have been. So they tweaked that recently. And as far as Empath goes on the Legion side here, let me pull my stats board up.
Could we just sync up? Sorry.
Okay. 124, 23, 22, 21, 20.
Okay, thanks.
Good. Golden.
Yeesh.
Oh, yeah. As I was saying, on Empath, I was really pissed off the first time I faced off against her in a 2v2 because I was like, this is an outrage. You cannot stun that drain.
Okay, that is ridiculous, by the way. Like, I know S2 has a habit of releasing overpowered heroes so people will play them to begin with. But if you, has been discovered recently in the clan and competitive chat forums, if you solo Empath mid, if you guys want a pub stomp, go do that right now because that life drain stun is absolutely ridiculous. There's nothing you can do against it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, and she's really powerful in 2v2 as well, especially if you get her partnered up with a Swift Blade, or even someone like a Deadwood, something like that. But yeah, I've had a little bit of fun. I've tried playing her. She's entertaining at least, I will say. If not, definitely frustrating when you're facing off against her because that drain is so infuriating. But yeah, I don't know whether they just did that as a workaround, so that way when she jumps into a hero, they didn't have to do anything to say that if that hero gets stunned, then she doesn't get stunned, and if it was just a programming loop around that they figured wouldn't really be that big of a deal. And it puts me in the mindset. Did you ever play Dota? You played Dota, right?
I played one game actually.
Oh,
so.
Okay. Well, there was a hero called Pugna to all of the fans.
Dota background.
No wonder you don't get the terms wrong. But yeah.
I still get the terms wrong though because I played with people who played Dota, so it's complicated.
Yeah. Anyways, Empath her move reminds me very much of a hero called Pugna, which you may or may not have heard of, whose I believe it was his ultimate, if I am recalling correctly, who has a drain that is very similar to that, but it's channeling. And I believe at its first level of his ultimate, it does basically the same amount of damage as her drain at level 2 or 3. So it's definitely a very powerful skill. And his is channeling, can't move. If he gets stunned, it breaks. It doesn't have a stun on it, etc., etc. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking she might be a little OP right about now. But we'll have to see. This is a pretty recent game. This is from yesterday. Today being Thursday, so Wednesday, I guess. So yeah, it's a recent game. We'll hopefully get to see Empath used with a little bit of practice. That she's been out for a little while now. Everybody's dancing around the rune spots. Nobody's gonna get caught.
Yeah, I think she's been pretty balanced. Well, I can't really say that because she's so OP in the middle lane in particular. But I mean, I think the only reason she's somewhat balanced in pub games is that people don't really know how to play her yet because she's so different than anyone we've ever seen before, even in Dota. Her mechanics are so different. So people are still figuring out how to play her. And I think it'll just get worse when people actually realize that things are going on. But Soul Stealer is getting ganked.
Good God, they decided to
Don't
bring
need to
out.
say anything.
Wow, they're not holding back. As we do go ahead and see the tri-lane going top here for the Legion. I wasn't even paying attention to what I was thinking they might go, but they did send Slither bottom by his lonesome. He's going to be facing off against Bombardier. And we have Behemoth coming middle to hopefully, do something against this Pebbles. And nope, not going to come out in time to do anything with air, but he's still thinking about it looks like. As she's trying to harass a little more damage onto him. There's the stun. Here comes Behemoth. Gonna be a day late and a dollar short. There it is. And now I don't know that they're still gonna get Pebbles or not. No, they are not. That was pretty uncoordinated.
Yeah, it was a little coordinated. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little far back. Usually you see the Behemoth, Behemoth, I can't even say it, sitting behind the trees to the left of where he was there. So I don't know why he's back that far, but lack of coordination.
And we have a Flint Beastwood facing off against this top lane. I am not feeling the love here for Flint Beastwood in this top lane against a potential tri-stun going out here. So yeah, I'm not thinking he's going to be doing real super great. They did not block his pull though. They did block the bottom pull for the Legion, and Bombardier and Slither going to be bumping into each other in the woods here. Slither deciding to just go ahead and bail since he knows Andrew's missing, among others. Doesn't look like it's going to be enough in time though, as he is going to be taken down right at the tower with Jaw on the Andromeda, getting the kill.
I'm a little surprised they didn't send Bomb solo instead of Flint. I know Flint does have the range, obviously, but I mean, going up against the tri-lane.
Yeah, well, they
I
sent
don't know.
Bomb
It's
solo,
weird.
just sent him bottom.
Usually you see Flint, kind of babysat by his fellow roamers, I suppose. But I guess if they're being a permanent roamer role like they seem to be doing as they're moving back mid, then maybe it could work out for them. But Flint is not going to have any easy time in that top lane. As Andromeda's going to come in the middle.
And there's a good chain on stuns. I don't know if it's still going to be enough for this Pebbles. Oh, just barely, and he gets caught with a Hammer Storm stun arrow. Wow. Stun hammer. And Andromeda narrowly avoiding death. Pyromancer being called so bad, as Grant has a good lull over that. So yeah, this has to be definitely one of the most bizarre starting 5 minutes of the game I've seen in a very long time.
Your mom. Some great insults coming here back and forth.
Wow. Oh, there we go. There's a Pyromancer gonna die. We do have a 1-2 now. As that gives the Hellborn just the slight edge as Hammerstorm and Empath hoping. Oh, beautiful wall! Look at that. As they are going to go ahead and pick up a Bombardier kill here. That was like, man.
Was beautiful.
I think I might have gotten a little emotional there.
Ownage juice.
Yeah, Ownage Juice. Yeah, I just actually cast a game with him.
He managed to channel his juice into wall form.
And made it ownage as well.
It's a juice wall.
the juice wall. Now if he gets
and then
like
they
really
can
famous
harvest it
for
when
that
it
hero.
comes down, and then like put it into little cups and hand it out. Sell it for 25 cents each.
That would maybe
I'm just
work.
gonna stop.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm not going there. But man, look at this. I mean, they are just so hungry for kills this game. We've got Pyro and Empath roaming here. We've got a roaming squad for the Hellborn, a roaming squad for the Legion. This is just so strange. You don't usually see this heavy of a roam going on here. I guess since Flint's by his lonesome up top, they figure they don't really have to, keep too tight of a rein on him. But Hammerstorm's not going to be doing too wonderful of a job against him. So you got to beware that little bit. They are getting pinged on, so they have been spotted. There's a ward of sight there. That's why.
Yeah, I think they're a little concerned about Toronto on Soulstealer, and rightfully so. Instead of random guy he's probably a Smurf, and I'm gonna get flamed for saying that he's a random guy on Flint. But yeah, they seem to be going back top in any case.
Yeah, he's one of the ones that I was not familiar with. And we got a combo going out bottom. Slither actually maybe going to go ahead and pick up Bombardier before he gets taken down himself. Oh, it's so close. The poison will get... Oh, does get Bombardier. So very unfortunate, but they got experience in gold before Slither did, so I guess that's kind of a little win.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Boop boopy
Yeah.
doop. As Flint is very aware of the current and present danger, he does go ahead and is like, hey, wait a minute, where'd my creeps go? So I will just sit in lane here because this seems much safer for me. As oh boy, I just caught that. That was good timing. Your energetic response to him try hitting that with the.
I feel for birds.
I think all of the audience was along with that one. It's like,
Exactly.
ugh.
Like, ah.
As they wipe the sweat from their brow, as an invisible Pebbles hopes to set something up here with an empath and a pyromancer who have been spotted thanks to that wonderful ward. Oh, Pebbles, you've been spotted too, buddy. Oh, they do get the stun off. Empath throwing out the wall, throwing out her.
Nice.
That was actually a really nice alley-oop. So, yeah.
It's like hurdles there.
That was.
Not that it matters because they can just walk through the wall, but.
Oh, yeah, we get the other team. But I liked the alley-oop over the behemoth stun. That was actually pretty cool. Just deciding to chuck empath up over there. I like to imagine it with a like a Superman up and away.
Yeah, I could see that.
Up and
More Wonder
away.
Woman,
Goes flying. Crashes on his face. Oh, so sad.
Jet.
Wow, I just don't know where to keep the camera right now. My viewers are gonna be so pissed because I'm so just like all over the place. But I mean, this.
I think we're both all over the place.
It is. It's just crazy. It's going down all over the place. I mean, it's not a high kill count right now for where we're at. It's 7 minutes into the game, but people are just running all over the place. It's just chaos, and that's.
Well, they're both very gank-heavy teams, and I think S2 has kind of been. Well, I can't really say that, but they've kind of been balancing to encourage this type of play, and instead of just kind of setting up your tent in the lane and then farming it for 15 minutes. And it is more exciting. I can't complain as a commentator, because it is more exciting to watch as a Bombardier ult comes out up top and hits absolutely nothing.
I did not even get to see that because I was watching up top, but I didn't see any remnants. You sure it was top and not somewhere else?
Yep, Pyromancer is going to get obliterated by the Comet as well.
Andromeda just loving his fail stun so far, apparently. Since I have not seen him land his stun yet, but I'm sure with just a couple more tries he will get it. And he will land it hard.
Flynn.
Oh! What the hell was that he said?
I bet that's some of the best commentary you'll ever hear right there. Bringing you awesome sounds since 2009.
Since 2009, huh? Is that when you started commentating?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Good old
No,
pro
it was
Smock.
after that. I pretty much just made that up. Don't test me like that.
I'm just watching Pebbles roam right now because I don't know what to do. There's too much crap going on.
No one's really farming all that well, to bring it back to some real talk here. Because of the fact that everyone's kind of just running all over the
Wow,
place.
other than Empath.
There's not really all that much creep killing going on. Like, we're almost 10 minutes into the game, and I guess Soulstiller's the highest, not unexpectedly. But he's still only at 230 gold per minute as Behemoth and Pyro on a nice wall coming up as well. Stun missing everything again.
Oh, wow. That was really nicely done. Sweet.
Slither's in trouble now as well. He does manage to get the kill on Bombardier though. And this is why I hate Bombardier in the tri-lane. So they're... Oh, yeah. He's
The Aurora was
by
enough.
Light, which is probably a very sad way to go.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
That
Oh
is
my
another nice wall. Wow, I'm just
Liz clean up there,
getting
yeah.
really excited about these walls. I'm feeling all tingly and stuff.
Yeah, because they're owned juice walls.
Oh, it's juice walls. Now he's gonna play that hero a lot and become famous for it, and then it'll be the juicy walls.
I hope so.
That'll be the phrase, the juicy walls. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I was saying this is why I hate Bombardier in a tri-lane, is just because he's so squishy and without farm, he can just be ganked really easily.
Oh well, that was really well timed. That Ward of Revelation. I guess they saw the The invis
There we
getting
go.
picked up. There it is. Oh, he does get the stun up. Almost picks up the kill on Andro. Oh, but the galvanize going to be enough for the... No, it's not. Oh, nice.
You saw that one coming from a mile away.
Yeah, you had to have.
Swindle, I will mourn for you.
So, wow. Yeah, we're 8-8 right now. It's pretty much anyone's game still yet. We have a 4-1. It was 4-0 on Onus Juice there with that empath so far this game. And now actually a 4-1 instead of being 4-0. But not really that impressive of gold per minute just because not been getting any creep kills. Has 3. But 180 gold per minute so far on empath. And I guess that the best on each team, we have Hammerstorm at 256, and Toronto, of course, probably leading the pack there. Yes, he is, at 270 gold per minute on Soul Stealer, which is no surprise whatsoever. They've been trying to keep him down to give him some credit, but it's not enough.
Well, that's why
Soul Stealer.
Soul Stealer is so powerful, is regardless of how much he feeds at the beginning. Unless you're gonna go 0-15, shout out to Snaking. He just has the incredible power to farm so much. And Slither's gonna get away with 36 life. Get that Sheik Aurora in 7 seconds or stun. Oh my god.
Oh,
no,
Juke
I can't
Master.
believe we got away from that.
I was watching Flint go down top, and another beautiful Pyromancer stun, as you can imagine, going out. But yeah, they did go ahead and get him. And speaking of Pyromancer, I'm watching Empath in them, and
Did you see that?
no, I didn't. What happened?
Andromeda managed to cut off Pyro, who was running back to base, and just kill him with her Aurora.
These juicy walls. Look at that. That was beautiful.
See, you're embracing the juice.
There we go. Yeah. Oh, she disappeared when that hammer hit her. And the smackdown going out in favor of Swindle Melons on this Pebbles. So nicely done to Swindle, who is currently 1-1, not faring really super well in the gold farm, but he's doing okay. He's not doing bad. He's got his bottle, he's got his striders, his buckler there for a little bit extra tank ability. However, Hammerstorm, who has the best farm, I believe, on their squad. Yes, he does. Yeah, the squad. Yeah, see, it's a squad. But he has Steam Boots and Ring of the Teacher so far to show for his extra effort.
He's a good way towards his portal key. He's sitting at 1,600 gold, so
wow,
that's going to be absolutely huge for them, considering how much they've been ganking so far. A nice Aurora coming out, spots Pebbles in the woods, but Andromeda's going to get stopped by that beautiful wall and going to get taken out immediately. Wow. And the rest of the team, it looks like, just going to have to fall back. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to push this tower since half of them are at half health. I think they should cut their losses right now, but Pebbles is still sitting in the
like,
woods.
nah, man, I got this. Hang on there. I can at least take out that Flint. Nope, Soul Stealer. Let's do this.
Soul Stealer works, and Hammer is here to
And
assist.
it does work, so.
Yeah.
The important part is
complain.
if they don't die on the return here. I mean, Pyromancer doesn't have any more mana to try and stun with, but that's okay. We probably don't need to see that.
We don't need to see that.
I'm trying to do a little bit of a ward update here. We've got a fresh ward of Revelation and a ward of Sight placed out here from the Hellborn in the middle to try and prevent the ganking that's been going on here middle onto that Soul Stealer. I think they placed a ward there themselves to try and catch that, or a ward of Revelation to get rid of that one that the Hellborn had. And now we're left with, I guess all does Legion have? They got Vision, just not for much longer. They've got Vision down at the bottom rune. So
yeah, some nice wards coming out from Zaku in the middle. It's completely surrounding that tower. They knew they wanted to push that tower next, which is why
he did get one
out,
put up
but
there. That's
they
nice. I didn't
didn't,
spot
and then
that
they
one.
decided to go up after that whole dealio in the mid.
Yeah, and now we see Flint moving towards middle here, and Behemoth and Bombardier trying to set up something on Pebbles, who went top, and he's going to try and go ahead and TP out of there. He doesn't have any. Oh, they popped the stun on him. Nicely done, as Pebbles is going to make it out of here. Come on, don't make me a liar. Yeah, he's going to make it out of there. But did go ahead and get the stun off from Bombardier, so they did make him burn, 139 gold, or 135 gold. So that's always good. And here's a push coming out. They're trying to do a little bit of push on this middle. The defense did come up for the tower, and now they're kind of trying to sit and wait, see if they can get a hero kill out of this. Maybe Andromeda. Oh, no. Where the hell did Empath? Oh, she went into Hammerstorm. That's where she.
Pay
Where the
attention.
hell did she go? I'm not used to her. Oh, there comes the wall blocking
Oh,
Flint's unlikely escape route. As Pyromancer's gonna die there. No.
Oh,
Oh, what the? How the hell did
Hammer
he
died
die?
as well to the tower.
He died to the tower?
Yeah.
I
or
went back up to spy what Flint was up to and was like, huh, what the? Wait a minute.
Empath's still
Oh.
hanging around. That's not wise. Yeah. I was
No.
about to just say she's standing right next to Solstice. It's not a good place to be.
Wow. So yeah, that deny and everything there. That wow. Oh, and bottom we got Slither gonna be going down. Bam! Caught it at the last second. I am so good at this camera thing.
Okay.
Bombardier ticking down pretty hard right now. I think he's gonna be okay though. Yes, he is. Survives with 52 HPs. Oh god. Oh, Behemoth, 30 HP. Is he gonna be able to get out of here? Yes, he is. Because Pebbles gives up the chase because he figures he's in
Wow.
trouble. So very,
That's gotta
very
hurt.
close. That was so close.
Oh, portal key on Hammerstorm. Very nice pickup, obviously. Gonna give him a little extra mobility.
Yeah, that might be. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Since Empath is still kind of a little bit being experimented with things. I did note that she has not gotten her synergy spell yet. That's kind of weird that that's named that.
That is kind of weird.
Yeah, I've never actually paid attention to the
It's
name
kind of
it.
like they're like, what's an awesome word that people will respect?
Yeah.
And that has nothing to do with the skill.
No respect coming out for Flint
Synergy
Beastwood
sounds
though,
good,
as Pebble sits on his face, with his rocky ass cheeks, and lets one rip. And now Pebble's gonna pay for that insult as he goes down. Oh, we do have what Empath? Get back! What are you doing? Come on, guys, regroup.
This is one ballsy empath, man.
Yeah, he's
This empath is manning up, I'm not gonna lie.
Getting all kinds of juicy right now.
Most
As
manly man on her team.
wow. Yeah, Empath desperately trying to sit back so she doesn't get killed in that onslaught there that Hammerstorm ate for her since he jumped in all brave-like. Oh, boy. She would have... Oh. She no longer would
Where's her
have, but
corpse
did.
purple?
Yeah, I don't know. She kind of looks like she's melted or something, like she's all watery. Just for
Yeah.
the viewers there, I zoomed in. I am not sure why she does that, because she can go inside of people. And MS Pudding, I think, was playing a little bit too much on that whole being inside of your teammate
MS
thing.
pudding? Microsoft pudding?
Yeah, Mrs.
Portal key pickup on Pebble is gonna put it to great use picking up Andromeda. Poor Andro. But in the plus side, she's only died 4 times. So I feel like
Oh, another portal key coming out onto Soul Stealer from Hammerstorm, and another combination going out. Bam! Punched him. Kidney punch.
Wow. I forget what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, this Legion team is looking extremely dangerous right now. Portals on Pebbles and Hammerstorm, and they can pretty much jump anyone.
Yeah, between the two of
And
them, they've got
instigate
some
them.
crazy damage.
The Hellborn team. So if I was on the Hellborn, I think I would just rage quit
Rage quit.
or go sit in my pool. Be like, LOL, have fun, guys.
I'd be like Flint, just sitting up here in the woods, kicking some sticks around, waiting for that
Make a little
fateful moment.
campfire.
We don't want to get a campfire going because that'll signal Pebbles. As he is going to go ahead and bail out of here, and they are going to concede this tower. As it goes down very quickly there to the combination of all the Slither wards and 4 Legion teammates, which is now breaking up to go to their respective own farm. How has Slither been doing? I haven't really paid attention to him this game. I think he's been doing kind of rough. He's 2-4. He's 255 gold per minute, which isn't that bad.
Well,
But
it's pretty good, and anytime you put Slither in the long lane, he's gonna just be awesome, regardless of who he's against. Cause a behemoth ultimate. Or Pebbles, double damage on Bombardier. He's all by himself.
yeah, that was. I think that Pebbles got a little overconfident there with his combination. Tried to take down Behemoth, didn't work, and stuck around a little too long. So that's how that story goes and ends. Oh man, did you see that cool Pyromancer stun?
It's pretty pro, and now he's just gonna get bombed. Oh man.
Wow, this.
Well, at least he hit that ult. Gotta say.
Yeah.
Shout out to this Bombardier.
Wow. Man, I to be fair to Grant, maybe he's just having a really, really bad game right now, and obviously he is, since he's 3-6 as Pyromancer, but I've seen him play a lot better than this before in another game that I've cast with him in it, so I'm just going to say he's having a bad day.
Yes, okay, we know you're a easy peasy fanboy.
Well, I'm just saying, though, because it's not like he's a bad PSR or anything. He's a player who knows what he's doing.
No, and I know, like, we can trash talk as much as we want because we're just watching, but yeah, like, obviously these are all very skilled players, but it's amusing to watch them miss stuff.
So, yeah, we've got... You know what? This is the first time I realized it, but Pebbles did not go ahead and get a Blood Chalice or anything. I think that's the first time I've seen Pebbles without a Blood Chalice in a long time. Did he have one earlier?
Well, he picked up a mana battery instead.
Okay. I was just wondering, because that's the first time I've seen... I know that this is the most recent patch, so Blood Chalice does not regenerate HP anymore. All it does is give you a little mana clicky. And it actually costs, what, 25 less now?
Yeah,
Big
they
whoop.
changed in and they don't get passive mana regen either, which is kind of stupid.
Yeah, you just get the mana
But,
clicky. But it's still powerful enough for the healing support and that kind of thing.
Right.
would
What
say.
I was gonna say, right, was that he was 1v2 in his lane for a while, and Solstice just like spams Deep Hands, which is the reason for the mana battery, and he didn't have to worry about losing his health and such.
You are correct, sir, and or madam, in this case.
And or, eh?
Well, you can
In case
never
I've got
tell.
a voice changer.
Yeah. Got your Darth Vader helmet set to feminine. I'm going to look at some items. I don't think we've touched on items really that much besides the whole portal key thing, as Empath is going for a ride in her buddy Hammerstorm here. To no real effect, it doesn't seem. Was hoping to go along for a
That's
portal
what
key
she
ride. Oh, but So, what I want to know is what she's doing in Hammerstorm. So, yeah.
Solstice is choosing to go. Oh wait, no. Yeah, to go for a shrunken head first, which is a very good idea instead of portal key because he's just getting jumped on by Pebbles and Hammerstorm.
Yeah, if he can manage to get that popped as soon as he sees the initiation come out, that'll be nice. But
Well, the issue is you don't really see it coming, of
Yeah,
course.
it's-
So
it's gonna be a
that's
problem.
an interesting idea, but oh my gosh, a behemoth ultimate in the middle of everything, and I will let you take over.
Yeah, another juicy wall coming out there to block him just a little bit there as well. As a nice Soul Stealer ultimate came out, didn't really do that much damage, a little disappointed there, but the kill's going out here in favor of the Hellborn so far, as Empath is trying to keep herself in this game, trying to drain and survive just a while longer, but I don't think she's going to be able to get out of here. Pretty good wall going out, not going to be enough, I don't think. As no, it's not. Yeah, she just was gnawing on that TNT and ended up blowing up there. So we have a genocide going out for, I think that's the first genocide, official genocide of this game.
They did get the tower, which is, I guess,
The silver lining. Is that what you're looking for?
it's more like copper lining, I suppose.
Yeah.
Losing 5 players.
all right,
and getting
guys.
my tower. Not really
we might
worth
have
it, but,
we might have all died, but we got the tower. So yeah, wow. Bombardier, I'm trying to click on people so they're not all mad at me because people are like, you don't click enough. Hammerstorm getting a Blood Chalice to go along with his other assorted items there. Slither picking up a pretty quick barrier idol And Pyromancer going down. Did he totally pwn with another stun or what?
He was just like striding and like ran into Behemoth and Bomb in the middle of everything. But Empath is coming in inside of Pebbles, and wow, a nice wall coming up. But I think, was that a tablet I saw?
Yeah, there was a tablet. I just
Yeah,
who was it that picked that up?
Not gonna matter.
I think
though.
she actually no. Who the hell had that? I saw it.
I've had the opportunity to pick up a tablet against Empath, and it's kind of fun, because you're just like, oh, lol, nice try with your wall.
Oh, that's right. You can skip through. Bombardier is the one holding the tablet, by the way, and I have clicked on all the heroes. But do you want to just? I'll let you cover the items. You want to go over the items real quick and see if anyone's picked up anything of interest?
Yeah, sure. Soul Stealer has finished his shrunken head, so hopefully he'll be able to have like reactions like a cat, and that will help him out in team fights. In any case, yeah. Behemoth has picked up his portal key, so good news for the Hellborn there. Hopefully they'll be able to initiate more Mobetta. Striders, wards on Andro, the usual. Yeah, Tablet of Command. I really like that pickup on Bomb. I really like it on everyone because it's like one of my favorite items, and you can do pull a lot of stuff with it. But I'll stop talking about it.
A boot. What are you talking about? Boot?
Boot. I'm talking about boots. What else?
Nice. Which
Flint
kind?
picked up a Firebrand. It looks like he's gonna go for a Frostburn because he picked up a Mighty Blade as well. What is he sitting on though? Let me see. He's sitting on 240 gold per minute.
Oh,
So,
Behemoth Ultimate. That not the best in the world, but it looks like it's going to start out an okay initiation here as Behemoth is going to go down. An okay wall was placed out there to try and block some of the more of the Hellborn from showing up, but I don't think that it will probably save Hammer. Oh my god, my camera. And that was a crappy Soul Stealer ultimate, kind of wasted there. Empath running away as the best as she can. Will she hop into Pebbles for a ride? No, does not get the opportunity. And Flint Beastwood maybe would have gone down if Pebbles would have pressed the attack. Why didn't Empath just go ahead and join up with Pebbles there? That would have been, like, glorious.
They were having an argument.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
She's like, you take all the covers. It's like, I don't need covers.
He left only like a little bit of milk left in the fridge
Oh.
that morning.
Well, he probably left the
And
carton
that's the
open
worst. That
or
was like the
something
fourth
like
time that week.
You sound as though you're speaking from experience. Don't go there? Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Awkward silence. Sure, maybe.
as those memories
What
slowly
was
crawl
that?
back to Smock's mind, and her teeth begin to grit once more. The memory is fresh in her mind. Pebbles, though, have you touched on the Legion side? He just picked up a Blessed Orb.
Yeah, I just noticed that. And Slither has finished a barrier idol.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier. He picked up a very
It's
early
not-
one right as...
Oh,
Who was it that
well,
died
fine.
and you were lulzing at
that
them?
was you.
Pyromancer, that's right. Pyromancer got caught by Behemoth, as you said. He was striding by him. So
Oh, yeah.
that was when I commented on the Slither barrier idol. So that's been a while. He's had it for a while. I was really impressed how early he's gotten that.
So what's he sitting on then? He doesn't have that much gold. Either way, he's not going like super smash Slither. Smackdown coming out onto Flint. This Empath Pebbles is kind of awesome sauce. I'm not gonna lie.
Seems to be really effective. It's super effective. And yeah, it's I mean, you just run in there, do the combo, get your drain on. It's a good times had by all. I don't see really how there's much room for failure in it.
Especially with DD Pebbles. Can't go wrong there. Oh, Soul Stealer is gonna right on top of him.
Oh, he's gonna try. Is he gonna get out of there? Is he gonna? Oh, he does get out of there. I was thinking that maybe he was gonna get stunned at the last second as this thing wore off.
He was stunned at the last second.
As she walked into the room. You guys missed out some good lulls pre-game here. We were singing the
Yeah, we were
picks
gonna
and
sing the cast. It was pretty epic.
Oh.
I'm sure no one would have thanked us for doing it though.
No, they wouldn't have. I think what they would have been doing was going over to Honcast to watch something. Okay.
Don't do it.
No, don't.
Don't go to the dark side. I'm kidding. I love you, Honcast.
Oh, and We've got I don't know what to talk about in this pause. We've just recently touched on items. Empath has picked up a refreshing ornament, so that is very refreshing. She has also picked up Synergy level 1, so she's going to be providing that nice little bit of regen to everyone. Don't know how much quite yet it's actually affecting. It's 1.21 on Pyro at least, so it's around 1 regen. In the times that I've gotten it on her, it does seem to be about 1 regen for the first level of that. And by its final level, it's like, I don't know, 4 or 5 maybe?
I'd like to talk about towers.
Okay, go ahead.
Because...
Take it away.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That was the first tower that Hellborn took down at the top. And they are still only 3,000 gold behind. So they are farming extremely well, considering that the Legion has taken out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 towers. Yes?
Yes, I believe so. I was not counting along with you. Let me double check your math. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes, they are missing 5 towers.
So considering that, and they're only 3,000 gold behind, they are still very much in this game. Because once they start, you know, stop getting ganked like they have been and start team fighting with Behemoth, and start pushing towers,
What the?
a little unnecessary.
How did he spot that for one? Where's their wards at? That ward can't see up there, can it? No.
Well, they could see from the lane, and they saw from the
Oh,
comm
okay.
side,
The lane.
so.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess the lane was pushed up further. I wasn't paying attention to where the lane was at that
and they
moment.
also are pro players, so they have like.
Yeah, they have that
path.
Jedi sense going on there.
Yeah, exactly. They're using the Force.
Got their Shadow French going. You don't know what that is because you didn't play Dota, but it's Warcraft 3 map hack.
Dota. This is not Dota. What's Dota?
What's Dota? The Dota.
It's actually remarkably even considering that I don't know, I have the feeling that the Legion have kind of been ahead, but they're not really.
I mean, 25 to 26, so.
Like, yeah, it's 26 to 25. I don't know why I felt like, I don't know, this dangerous. Oh, a missed stun from Pebble.
He's
This
been going to
dangerous
the
combo.
Grant School of Stuns.
Oh. You're so mean.
I'm sorry, but I think even he would agree that he's had some pretty bad stuns this game.
Yeah, well, maybe he's lagging or something, which is the, you know,
Yeah, I would ping all, but I don't think that works in a replay.
essential excuse.
But yeah, we have. It does. To me as well, it does seem like the Legion has had an advantage. Maybe it's because their kills seem all the more epic because they do have the blink gank squad thing going for them here, which seems to be working really well. But they keep getting either A, caught out, or B, when they do the blink squad, they kill whoever they were going after, but then they stick around a little too long and get killed one at a time. So it kind of balances itself out.
Well, they do also have complete map control at this point. Like, they are pushing well into the Hellborn side, as you can see, and there's no wards up past, like, there's only one ward up from the Hellborn at all on the right side there. So that's probably why we're just like, oh yeah, Legion was winning. But I mean, if you really look at it, the Hellborn is still very much in, especially with a Behemoth ult like that, but it's not going to do too much, unfortunately. This team's way too far back to help. Soul Stealer is going to use a portal key to great advantage, though, take out Empath before she can do anything. And like you said, you know, hanging around a bit too long, that did, I don't know, turn out as a 1-for-1. Oh, Pebbles goes down as well on the right. Oh, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, Flint got him with an ulti there as he was retreating. But yeah, that's you know, that's kind of what it has seemed to have been. I mean, that was not a Legion initiation. That was actually a pretty sloppy, to be fair, Behemoth initiation. Jumped in while his teammates were way out of position, and I think there might have been also a counter initiation that went out there as well at some point, but I can't recall that far back into my memory.
It was about a minute ago, so, you know, I'll forgive you.
So yeah, that but yeah, the Behemoth ulti could have definitely been timed a little bit better to have coincided with his teammates, but Toronto jumped in there, made something out of it, got a kill, and did some major damage, and then I guess
got a tower.
Flint got the other one as well. So
They got a tower.
where'd they get that? Top?
In the middle.
Oh, middle. Oh my god. Yep, they do.
Oh my god.
Smock's just on the edge of breaking into song right now.
I'm all warmed up.
Oh boy. Smock. Good to have you back.
Sorry. This is like the worst cast I've ever done. I apologize. I don't think I've talked about the game for like a minute on end.
I don't know why. I mean, this game, it seems like, for some reason, it just seems that it's catching me as very odd. It's not your typical farm fest. We have a very, very gank-orientated Legion here, and the Hellborn has been doing a pretty decent job of doing the same. You know, they're obviously not quite the same level because they don't have Portal Key, Pebbles, and Hammerstorm, along with the instant kill from Pyromancer's ultimate, but they've been doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, and I mean, the Hellborn, I like their lineup because they're like, okay, let's tear it off with Flint and Soulstealer, and then they picked up Behemoth as well. So yeah, Behemoth jumping in, and they're gonna pick off Pyro. Terrible Soulstealer also.
Yeah, I will say that too. That was. It does have that. I mean, ever since they added that, what is it, like a half-second delay more than what it used to in ancient times of lore. That it used to have that quicker casting time. That was maybe a little imba, so they changed that. But ever since then, it is much easier to fail your ulti. That's for sure. But that was pretty blatant.
Yeah.
He could have interrupted that and saved himself some mana.
Yeah, he could have easily animation canceled that, but he didn't. So what is done is done.
Oh, and
But I guess,
Empath.
like, as I was saying, sorry, the Legion, they realized that they kind of need to push this and win because they don't have the late game. And the more that they can turtle with Behemoth's ultimates like that, with Soulstealer jumping in as well, you know, the more that Flint's gonna get farmed. And I mean, he's picked up a Frostbird as well, and I don't know if he's gonna how much money he has, but yeah, there's the Blessed Orb, so he's well on his way to Geometers, and yeah, he can just sit back and right-click people.
Oh, they do go ahead and begrudgingly
don't fall asleep.
deny. I'm sorry, that was a sneak. It snuck up on me. I'll drink a little bit of water here. And there's the Andro swap going out onto Slither. He's gonna go down here. Yes, he has to. You have to go down, Slither. Oh my God. There he goes. Finally, jeez. Who would have thought Barrier Idol would have given him that kind of fortitude? That was crazy.
I don't know. Anyone who reads the tooltip.
But I know, but it's just crazy. I mean, he was just sitting there. Flint was hitting him. Soulstealer was hitting him. It wasn't all just magic, but as Soulstealer now going
I'm
to...
sorry, I can't.
Yeah. Wow. So very unfortunate as Soulstealer got caught out there. And the Legion making something out of that at least. Not such a juicy wall going out there, as they still get a kill though, which is nice. Were you also very infuriated when you found out that her wall does magic damage?
Yes.
I was like, that is not
It's
cheap
completely
enough on its
unnecessary.
own.
Like, it wasn't ridiculous enough as it was. Oh.
Mini
The
stun
proc
proc.
is gonna cancel the homecoming stone. What the? Oh, okay.
Okay, I was gonna say, don't you do it, Toronto. He was gonna ulti in the middle of nowhere. Now they're just gonna let that bomb go
I do
off.
have to say randomly though that Soulstealer's death animation is one of the awesomest. He's just like so angry that he died. He has to give it a final.
Yeah, true. He does do that. Does Raven Soulstealer do that?
I'm not sure. It's a good question.
I have yet to earn enough coins to buy anything. I am 3 coins off from my sweet new Polywog Chieftain and or Magmus. I have yet to make my mind up.
Okay, don't get the Polywog over Magmus.
Well, I know, but see, my main thing is though that I don't want to be stuck as the initiator. Like when I have been playing 5v5, I do play like total support. I am a badass ward placer though, and I will do my support job as best as I can. But I hate having any weight on my shoulders besides supporting, so I don't like having that. So I feel much more confident.
You should
with
get the
Polly.
empath skin because then she's actually wearing clothes.
Why would I do that?
I don't know, because her normal outfit is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even see the armor that's supposedly cupping her chestial region.
Anyway, yeah, no, the only skin
At
that
least she doesn't have jiggle physics like Ophelia.
That's true.
They could be
I got
worse.
the Swift Blade because I got suckered into the whole gold thing.
Oh, did you go ahead and buy it, or have you played
No,
that
I
many
didn't buy
Team
it.
Mach
Oh,
Making?
no, I didn't buy it. I managed to farm enough.
Wow, I am impressed.
Thank you.
I just don't play enough 5v5s. They're like
Yeah.
way too stressful when I do them.
You know how much you're gonna get flamed for that? You're like, oh my god, why are we listening to a 2v2?
I know. They always flame me anyways. They will be proud of me that I'm at least trying. I average like 9 wards per game
Back
too,
on
so
topic.
I'm pretty sweet.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, this is just the farm fest right now. What are we doing? This is
No, Flint has finished his. Oh, he's picked up an ice brand. He's finished
and he
his
finishes
geometry.
Geo.
Pebbles looks like he's going for a sheep stick.
That it does. I would say that, or how do you make?
Sheep stick.
For some reason, I'm wanting to disagree on that. How do you make Lincolns or null?
Not like that.
Not like that. You don't use sustainer in that.
Uh,
Oh, now I'm getting ammo. Hang on, I gotta check this.
yeah. I guess
Oh, you do use sustainer in that. Ha! Minoxen is not a retard. Okay. I was like, well, he could be. I don't know. Maybe
It's
I'm
true.
wrong.
He could.
And it would be a horrible pickup for the comet stun and the bomb and
Well, they're all AOE.
ulti.
It would be a terrible pickup, in my opinion. I think sheep stick would be much.
Well,
better.
yeah, Ship 6 gonna be better, but I'm just trying to validate my.
Okay, they have like 2
Suspicion.
targeted spells.
Well, Flint and
Same.
comet stun. That's good enough, right?
2 targeted.
Oh, we got a Congo going down. That's something. As Empath is going to go ahead and run the max extension of her drain to get the stun off. That's first time I've seen that, actually. Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh, a nice ward.
They have been foiled and been spotted as we see. Oh god, I missed the Behemoth stun. And there's the Bombardier ulti going out. Behemoth with a double damage does finish off Pyromancer though. Soul Stealer coming in, doing his ultimate to Slither. They are going to pick up this Kongor. I am going to bet that they will. And it shall so be, because I said it. Don't you?
Holy cow, Empath is huge.
Yeah, she is. Holy crap, she's huge. Look at those boobs. No.
God, I knew that was coming. But no, seriously, Bombardier ultimate was total MVP of that last fight.
Yes, for
He
sure.
even got off a good one too. I guess. But yeah, so much magic damage. It would have been nice if Slither had, used his
I
barrier
could
item
not
before
believe
came
that
in.
the Legion survived that and managed to pull his genocide out of it on the backside.
I'm really surprised, but yeah.
Another thing that I'm kind of curious
buy
on
back?
is, yeah, I think they did. One thing I'm kind of curious on is Blood Chalice on Empath. Is that something that you see when they go middle, I would assume? Because I usually get it for my purposes, Blood Chalice on her. Because then you can be riding around in someone, and you can use the Blood Chalice so you can get that one more drain. Because I was noticing in that fight when she could have healed Pebbles, but she didn't have enough mana. That is the one thing that I do love to have on her. When I'm riding around on somebody, I can like use the Blood Chalice and have another drain.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Anything that you can activate while you're riding or okay, while you're
Get your mind
Your
out of the gutter,
ultimate.
Smock.
is definitely a good pickup.
Good. Now you got me doing it. Alright. And Flint, still nothing. I'm just going to start clicking on people here, see what we've got. Token on Hammerstorm. He has his Shrunken Head, Portal Key, Blood Chalice, and Ring of the Teacher. Slither's Magic Barrier Idol? Barrier Idol still rocking it out. Empath, that was another thing I was wanting to mention on her item pickup. She did go the build that I have seen in a internet guide. I just was doing I was like, what do her skills do? I want to look them up because you can't do that. And if anyone from S2 is listening, in your hero compendium, make it so you can see what the actual skills do. Like, see each level of the spell and what it, what it turns into. That would be great. Instead of just the generic description. But anyways, she has Astrolabe, which I think is a kind of a nice pickup there, if she has enough available mana for it. which unfortunately she didn't the last time she was riding around. But that is what I had seen recommended on her in that the internet build. So that might be an early cookie cutter design with her.
Yeah, like I said, anything activatable is awesome. The sheep stick
Is finished there.
Yeah.
I clicked on him just for a moment during my ramblings.
Yeah.
Pyromancer, what are you doing, buddy? He is striding all over the place right now, as that is basically his main item. He has a glowstone. I guess that's worth more. So, yeah, he's got a glowstone. Let's go to Soul Stealer. And Soul Stealer has a nullstone picked up. Yeah. I can see that, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of clickies on the Legion side. Not typical, but I can understand that for this particular game, along with his Mystic Vestments that he's been sitting on forever.
Well, it'll give him the chance to use his shrunken head.
Yeah, it'll give him just that little bit more time, so he doesn't get locked down immediately, unless it's Pebbles, and then it doesn't matter. Behemoth, Portal Key, Neophyte's Book, and Blood Chalice. No huge surprises there. Andromeda, Mystic Vestments, Striders, Bombardier. What are you up to, pal? He still is sitting on Tablet of Command. Has a Ice Brand, Blessed Orb, and Glowstone. So he is going for a Frostwolf Skull, correct?
Correct.
So yeah, that I think that's an alright pickup on him.
Well, it's your cookie cutter build. Get the Frostburn first, turn it into a Geometers, and then turn the other half into a Frostwolf Skull.
You know I'm talking about Bombardier, right? And he doesn't have the
No, I
Geometers.
thought you were talking about Flint. You know, okay, I was watching the Legion run around, like taking.
They are like just all ganged
I
up
just
here.
completely tuned you out, so I apologize.
You're like, and that is a common build with the
Make fun of-
Geometer split there. I was like,
People make fun of Breaky for doing that, by the way, for like not listening to his co-caster.
well-
But I have to say, like when you're actually casting, it's really, really hard because when you're talking, you're focused on what you're talking about, and then when the other person's talking, it's like you're trying to look around at the same time for things that are going on in the game that you might have missed that you could talk about. Like you're doing a million other things at once, and then like listening to your co-caster is actually a lot more difficult than it sounds.
absolutely, I 100% agree. Which I do not want you getting mad at me anymore for when you say something and then I'm like, huh? as I was doing something else. But yeah, that
Like your full downtime. while
Bombardier
you're-
is going for Frost. He has Frostwolf now. That's what I was getting at.
Okay.
I was curious at your thoughts on that.
I'm a little curious about that because
You got Flint with
Flint
it
is
already.
going to go for that as well.
So that's kind of that's why I was like, well, I can understand the stats and some of the effect on it, so he can maybe chase him down and get his bomb off and things. But
Well,
really, you've got Flint for that. It's
also Staff of the Master.
Yeah.
Chest shards, like.
it's not like he was hard up for cash, so he got a freaking Frostwolf Skull. So yeah, I probably would have thought to have gone for something other than the Frostwolf on Bombardier with that amount of cash. As we see the Legion, God, they are just roaming like crazy around here, waiting for that pickoff so they can push.
I tried to get it there, but it's also there with a nice shrunken head usage. At least they got him to use a shrunken head, though. It is down to
It will be down
5
a minute,
seconds, I
so
believe. And now it's down for it's on cooldown, so they can safely initiate onto him here if they can catch him in.
yep, he has got 30 seconds until that is back up, and they are all sitting top here waiting for another opportunity. I'm kind of surprised they're almost not doing a split push with as well as these Hellborn are turtling here. But I guess if you try that, you might end up getting one of you killed, so.
Well, I think the Legion are a bit tentative now because for the past couple times that they've tried to push in, haven't succeeded. But I mean, they have the token here. They need to take a tower now if they're going to before Soul Stealer and Flint get absolutely ridiculous if they're not already. And yeah, that extra slow coming up from Bombardier is not going to help anything.
For sure, as yeah, just like you said, that it's not going to look good for the Legion here as you go towards the late game. The late game is pretty much, I would say, quite handily, easily handily. I'm gonna say handily a few more times. In the hands of the of the Hellborn. So yeah, Hellborn win late game. That's what I'm saying. That's with less hands in it. That is it. Oh god, I'm trying to steer
So
away from it, and all I
eloquent.
can do is keep saying
I couldn't have said it better myself.
So yeah, that late game Hellborn, early mid Legion, and it is getting much closer to that late game. Even at 50 minutes, you could probably argue that it is probably starting the late game now. So, oh boy, something's going down.
Yeah, no, it's getting into the late game. Solstice has to TP back to top though. He's pushing the bottom lane, but I will let you in.
Yeah, as Hammerstorm cannot decide whether he wants to go into this fight or not, as he danced around gingerly there, ultimately dying to the Bombardier ultimate just now. And Flint trying to get some work done here. Flint gonna go down to a toss. Hammerstorm taking tons of damage from Soulstealer. Andromeda hoping to be able to get a swap off. Don't think it's gonna happen, as that was, yeah, just really horribly sloppy by the Legion there, as I think what happened was Hammerstorm went in, and then Behemoth went in on the Legion. So it kind of, you had two different initiations going out there, and it kind of counteracted each other.
Well, a lot of turtle power. Oh, oh, he tried so hard.
He did.
Oh yeah, so much turtling from this Hellborn that it's gotten to the point that
I think Andromeda's hitting on a key point here for this game.
Flint. Yeah, it also doesn't help the Legion. That yeah. But Soulstealer and Flint are just way too farmed at this point, and with Behemoth coming in and starting those fights off, there's not much that the Legion can do at this point, in my humble opinion.
Uh-oh. Is he going to sneeze on it? Oh, his ulti's down. I thought Soulstealer was going to sneeze on this Pebbles. He might just nuke him down in a couple shots here. He could probably do it.
Pebbles is pretty beefy.
Oh, 1,300. Yeah, he does have Mystic Vestments. He's going to call it good. Toronto. I thought more of you than that.
Man up. Man up.
Man up. Do it. Do it.
He's not going to do it. He's going to wait for his friend.
Oh, there's the ultimate. There it is. Ah! And he gets it off. Nicely done. Oh!
Oh, used the shrunken head. Not really needed, but...
Not needed, but if he had, if it was just a millisecond off, he would have gotten caught in the grab there, or at least the toss, I would say, because he didn't get the stun off, but... So, yeah, wow. That was actually good timing on Toronto there. He was just waiting for the ultimate. I should have had faith in him. Bombardier getting put into a bad situation. As Andro's like,
like, come
save
on.
me. It's like the kid drowning in the pool that grabs you and pulls you down with him. And so, yeah, we've got, yeah, I don't know
we have a
what
bound
we have.
eye on Andromeda for
Really,
counter-warding.
for counter-warding purposes. And she's not going to find anything. Has she found anything as of yet? I don't know what she actually, I guess, sure. I don't see
I think
stuff.
she has, because, I mean, there's no wards out for the Legion.
Either that or they're being lazy. One of the two.
Well,
Oh, that's interesting. An Abyssal Skull pickup onto Slither.
Yeah, well,
Okay, yeah, to try and back up his Hammerstorm, I guess.
yep, and it helps his Pebbles a little bit.
A little
It's
bit, maybe, yeah.
A
Not
little bit. You
unless Pebbles is
know,
getting himself a Hyperstone or something.
Pebbles needs some love.
So, yeah.
Hard being a rock.
It's hard being a rock. I still can't get over his stony ass cheeks being all over that guy earlier. This Minoxen gold. Oh, look at this defense tower. That is a lot of warlocks, and they are not going to get the deny out in time. Pyromancer lands a beautiful stun there, collecting most all of the warlocks with his fiery cataclysm. Now it's kind of just a standoff. They're like, okay, there's a Kongor up. Who's getting him? So now it's a battle of the wills here, as we will just have to see.
Got
Yeah,
some bait coming out too.
that's
Easy
some
stuff on-
baiting. Heavy bait. What are they doing? Are they just waiting for them to initiate into Kongor so then the swap can go out, or?
Yeah. They want one person to go in and check to see if Kongor is being done. It looks like Slither's going to do that. He's gonna put a ward in, and it's okay.
Yeah, they can see it's not active anyways. So
The
they
chicken. No.
Oh, what the? Where did it go?
It's dead.
Where was it at when it died?
Next to the secret shop.
Oh, wow. Thanks, bro, for the wards. Ours were out of stock. Thanks. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was a nice behemoth ulti going in there, by the way. As he did get a nice stun off. And, wow, that empath wall seemed to last a long time. Not really used any effectiveness that time. As she is riding around in Hammerstorm at this very moment. The portal key being used and coming out onto Andromeda. He's trying to take down Flint Beastwood. Will it be enough? The drain trying to keep him sustained. And I don't think it's going to be enough. As, no, it's not. And now Empath is going to join in on the death one. Uh-oh. Vote going out for a Legion to concede. Yeah. Oh, they do go ahead and concede. Aww. That was kind of anticlimactic.
I can't really argue with that. It's sad.
No, you can't.
GG.
You can't argue with that. Flint has his Frostwolf. He has his Geo. Soul Stealer has his Lincoln's Magic Resist. They were built.
Was that Dota terms?
Yeah. What did I say? These Lincolns? Oh, yeah. Nullstone. Used to be called Lincoln Sphere, for those of you who are not familiar. In the good old Dota. But yeah, Nullstone. So, other than this cast being a little wonky on our first time back, it was definitely fun. We had a good time with it, I think, and maybe some of the subscribers will still be subscribed at the end of this year. So, thank you all for watching. Do you have any?
We'll send you cookies. I apologize for this cast.
You. So, do you have any finishing thoughts here? I was definitely glad to have you join me for this, as it would certainly not have been as entertaining without you.
Well, thanks for that, I suppose. Thanks for having me. It was fun, and I promise that next time I will be more professional.
I think you're just a little giddy tonight, that's all.
Just a little.
And it proved infectious, so. Thank you all again for watching. This has been Minoxen and Smock. We will catch you guys next time.